All right, for everybody who's watching, what are we currently doing right now?
We are currently getting a couple different devices set up for testing.
Okay.
So what we'll do is we'll run them through various different programs, just get all the information off of them, and then we'll create a label for it, which can go over to inventory so that can be put into the system and can be sold to
Everybody
you guys.
here. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Somebody said, is this still the same company as Strictly Apple? Yes, it is.
Yes.
We actually just rebranded over this past weekend, and now we work on all tech, not just Apple. I did this in robotics. You had a little testing and processing. That checks out. That checks out. You guys from down here till about 5 p.m. Eastern, so just sit back and watch kind of what this process looks like.
Okay, so thing with this one here, might be able to see, shows up with a red lock on it. That means that the device is SIM locked to the carrier. So unfortunately, there's not much we can do about that except for use it for parts, which it might be good for. We'll see. So we're going to set that off to the side. Actually, going to note down. We'll just make a little sticky note on there. That is SIM locked. So anytime that we have a device that has any sort of issues, you just put a little note on it, give it off to repairs, and they can deal with a So a lot of times when we get devices over here, they are completely reset back to factory settings. So what we'll do is you just kind of skim through the basic stuff. A lot of it you can skip through, but you're setting it up just like you would if you were to buy the phone yourself. So then once we have it set up, then we can hook it up to the system and get it all running there. Apple ID. Couple things there you can skip over. The passcode and Apple ID, you don't need them. Not if we're just testing. So we'll skip over that. Screen time, you don't need that either. Siri, not important.
Alright. He was not lying.
You can skip over most of it. You kind of just need the basics there. Alright. Now, we can look here. Inside of it. We'll grab any one of these cords. Plug it into the system here. We'll see it pull up. It should. Somewhere. There it is. Perfect. Should we trust it? And there you go. Now we can pull off everything.
Tilt this way a little so they can see the screen. You know?
Alright.
Process. Do that. Then this.
Alright, so you can see here, it told me that it's got a 79% health battery. Obviously that will need fixed.
What else is that what? Interesting. It is what it is.
Well, if you just turn it this way and still have that on.
Like that?
Oh, well, you can't really see it.
Yeah, it's all good. So it is what it is. The 3 of the 4.
Yeah.
Do the best we can. Do the best we can.
Mm-hmm. Can you tilt them individually or no?
Not like really.
Does that not have like a...
Yes to the camera, yes to the microphone, Bluetooth, all that. And we'll start going through and testing everything. So first up, gotta make sure that the screen doesn't have any sort of
He was not right.
discoupling going on with it.
Oh, heck.
And just kind of run through all the different colors here.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
And we'll check to make sure that the glass is looking good. So if there's any sort of scratches or anything on it, you can make a note of that.
We have some inventory actually giving us to us right now. PC Pro stuff. 14 Pro, 14 Pro and 15 Pro.
Lovely.
So we can show that off.
There we go. We'll get those in there as well.
Sweet.
Alright. And we'll make sure that the screenshot works. One down.
I just can let it run.
Sometimes that should be tricky. There it goes.
Yeah.
Make sure that your ringer works. Good deal. Vibrations. Yeah,
Our cheapest Mac would probably be a 2014 MacBook.
That thing's like 130 bucks.
Yeah, it's like 130, 140ish.
Cameras are looking great.
Bro, I was this close to selling that 15 Pro right there.
Really?
He called his friend to consult.
No.
Because he has like a skater group, so he
That's
was
gonna
doing
run
it for
through the
recording.
different
So he
speakers
talked to
there.
one of his skaters, was like, you think I should do it?
Alright.
He was like, I want to, but I'll be back.
Test the screen. Make sure that it's
Do you get commission?
No. But I wanted to show
Yeah,
Landon that I could
for
sell.
sure. For sure.
Because that was like the total.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh, that was
Loud.
Microphone's good. Test that next one. Hopefully should be good too. They also are good, so that's a really good thing. Alright, and then, once we get through all of that, we'll get to the grading, so that's going to be the conditions that you guys see.
So,
For this one-
clearance, use, or open box.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with this one, there's a couple scratches on the screen. Nothing that's really going to affect it too much, so that's just going to be a clearance device. And once that's done, you'll see it up here.
Okay.
Print out the label for that. And then this is actually going to have to go up to repairs so we can get the battery replaced in it. Because that one's not a pretty one. There you go. There's your label. So that's the same ones that you guys will see on your
Devices that get shipped.
yep when they come out to you.
Yeah.
So a lot of times with MacBooks, and this is just because of the way that the system works, because it is an external drive that is coming off of, sometimes you got to change the settings on it to allow it to boot from that drive.
Okay. Okay.
It's a fun. Apple Watch here. It's good to go.
Good to go.
But Madden. So Apple Watches are interesting because they don't have a program to actually test everything out, so you have to do it all manually. But what that also means is that you have to manually create the label for it as well, which is great. So we're going to get the basic information there on that.
Do you guys sell Apple Watches? Yes, yes we do.
We do. This one, once it is processed, can go to
Inventory for you guys to go purchase.
There you go. We'll call this. I don't know. Yeah, call it titanium. So, we'll call it.
Going on that.
Couple scratches on it, nothing too major there, so I would say that's probably a used device. Very minor scratches on that.
Have you seen your baby hair? Have you seen your baby hair?
Yeah, they've been answering. They've been talking.
Last thing we're going to do for the Apple Watch here is we're going to get the serial number in.
You just leave it out.
So you can do that from the Apple Watch itself once it's connected to any sort of phone. But I like doing it off of the phone because it's easier to read. There. Really good. Come back over here. Get that printed out.
So this is an what series Apple Watch is this?
This is
Looks like an Ultra.
Ultra 2.
Copy that.
Yeah. Good one. Grab a bag for it.
Grab a bag.
Yeah. And then we will go ahead and get that reset. So that'll take a minute. Just let that to the stand. And come back over here to the macro. MacBooks like to be notoriously difficult to set up for this. I don't know why. They just are.
Why?
They're just difficult for no reason. It's a weird device. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get it back. Slide that in.
Hey, appreciate you liking the live. Appreciate you liking it up. Again, it's the testing and processing unit. This is before, or the last step, I guess you could say, that a device goes through before it goes into inventory to sell. Testing and processing.
Yeah, it's pretty much this. Then it goes off to be cleaned.
Oh yeah, it gets cleaned and then
Nice for you guys, and then off to inventory to buy. This all sorts of fun over
Yeah.
here. Weird.
Can everybody see okay? Everybody see okay? I think we're good. Yeah.
Alright, so the Apple Watch is done now, so it's good. Go ahead and turn that off. Power that all the way down. Get the label put in the bag. And get the watch. There you go. Just like that.
Bang!
Now that is ready to,
Get cleaned.
yep, ready to get cleaned and then off to
Inventory.
inventory. Do that right there. We don't need any more. There's that 15 Pro popping up, ready to go. Take a minute. It's going to gather all the basic information from the serial number there. Do the same thing here for 14 Pro. Here's There's 14 Pro. Those are both good. Is working. Here. We got an iPad Pro here. Also going to get that one running. You kind of see, I have a lot of different devices going at the same time.
You do.
It's the best way to do it. It's the best way to do it. Okay. Here we go. Nothing on it. Nothing with good. Give them a minute there. Hi.
You cannot hop in my car.
And eventually you'll see that they are all ready to begin testing. So go ahead and pull the app up again. On off the reviews. I'm going to walk us through a couple things that it needs. As I said before, here we go. And begins. Perfect. Sometimes it likes to be tricky, but that's okay. Again, and check, make sure there's no extreme highlighting anywhere. That's looking good. Glass is looking okay. There's a couple scratches. That's alright. That could just be. As long as there's nothing major going on with it, you use device still. But if I see anything more, well, there's a dent right there. That's going to take it down a little bit further. That side right there is not looking super pretty. I'll just keep going around, making sure. And take a look there. Yep. Run through basic functions again.
Yeah, you gotta get this kid downtown and it's boom. So
Alright.
And those. So, that look good. Flash it on. Right. Come through the speakers. Just the.
So there's no management here?
LCD.
Recording test.
Lovely.
Audio recording test.
Audio recording test.
Audio.
Audio recording test. Audio recording test.
Mm-hmm.
Audio recording test.
Like I said, there's a couple dents and whatnot on here, so I'm going to call that a clearance. Just because it's not the prettiest. And again, we'll see which one that is. And yes, get that wiggle out. Now that's just going to reset everything. It's going to erase everything that I just put on there. Set up a new, fresh device there. That's not going to be good enough. Actually, good. Yep, that'll work. I'll make sure I get the red center bubble for that. You don't want a bubble that's too small because it won't fit. Or if it's too big, then you gotta do too much there. Photo. Beautiful. All four of those are very good. Flash is on. Speakers are all sounding good.
hey, is this right?
Audio recording test. Audio recording test.
No.
Audio recording test.
I'm just calling this.
Audio recording test. Audio recording test. Audio recording test.
No, you're all good. I just wanted to check in.
Alright. I said that it's going to be.
So we have 30 days from when we initially
Yeah.
got it till the end of the days.
Go back.
Okay.
Everything's good.
You
Got the lever coming out. I don't know why it's saying the meter is not working because it works. I don't know why it's not. It's interesting. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Sometimes they go do that. And there we go. And that one is done. Get it in the bag. Get that off for this one now.
must be testing out something on this one. Hello?
Photo.
Yeah.
great. I'm done.
What happened? Isn't it Cristin? Lock in. That's also dumb.
Audio recording test.
Ooh, this one looks really good. We're gonna call that open box. Get that on the reset. Good thing. Those. This one's clean. Yeah. That it is. And get that one shook in.
I really want to go outside and bounce this as high as possible. It's like,
That would be fun.
it's like,
That would definitely be the way to do that. Side pack here is good to go. Turn it off. Put it in the bag. And that. There you go.
somebody said this looks like a Bitcoin mining farm. I don't even know what that means.
You know,
I mean, I do, but like, it's just funny. Like, what the heck? A Bitcoin mining farm.
Bitcoin mining farm. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we're big investors
Yeah.
over
You
here.
know what? Maybe we are farming Bitcoin. Everything you see here is fake. It's all Bitcoin. Let me do something. Get ready to be done there. That doesn't happen, huh? Let's do this. Okay. One. This is good to go. Okay. Bag. Ready to go. Mother device ready to go. Set that right there for now. Couple that in there. This phone up. Nice thing about this phone here is I'm pretty sure this one is also SIM locked to the camera, so can't really do much with it. So it's literally here just to test Apple Watches. And get that connector in. Software update, there we go. That's a fun time. Yeah, that was take a minute. God, I had a bag for this one. Look up. Started there. Yeah. Let's see. Where is it going? do another iPad.
Yeah.
You more iPad. See if that quad might be a little simple. Basic activation of this one again. Language, region, Wi-Fi. Passwords that I can do that. Transfer. More Apple ID. More stuff to just. Skip screen done.
What's
Here
up?
we go. There we go. Give that a minute. Get the app on there. Just about ready. Couple more minutes there. Phone's check, make sure it's looking good. Back to good. Okay. Screen determinations.
Audio recording test. Audio recording test. Audio recording
Pumps
test.
are good. Nothing crazy on it. All scratched up. You say that's cool. Put some of these films put up here. There. That is done. Open the printer now. Good, sit right there. We'll come back to that. Macro for serving here. Sit back down. Apple Watch is still like that. Apple Watches take a while. we have lots of other things to do.
Oh my god. General catch.
Run out of there. Oh, crap, you know that. A little bit more. Now that one comes up, it'll be ready to press. Everyone's up and blue. Like I said, having multiple devices running at the same time is very efficient. That's going to get a lot of stuff in. Otherwise, it takes way longer than it needs to. That is not fun. No.
Got anything else to process? No?
There's
Saturday?
always more to process. There's always something. And if there's not, we'll make something to then process.
Yeah. Yeah.
The process is a process.
Ooh.
It all works together. And then repairs make stuff, and they come over to me, and then I process it, get it all tested out, goes over to cleaning, they get it all nice and pretty for you.
And then it breaks, and then we have to do it all over.
Yeah. Somewhere in there's a crack, and you know.
Crack that nobody
Every
saw.
time. There's always something that happens. Something doesn't go right. At least one. We've already seen a couple here. This one-
Tis.
Batteries should get replaced on that one. Pretty kind of. Hey, you do everything. Go ahead and get that unplugged and pulled off. Maybe. There we go. And this one over here.
Whoa.
There we go. All over in there. Saw that. That? Okay.
No. Go away. Turn it off. It keeps wanting to connect one of these phones. No, leave it alone.
Oh, that's okay.
Probably.
When do you clock out?
This guy asked him.
Yeah, come on, Dean. Your cable management, man.
I think it's great.
It's
Think
so wonderful.
looks awesome.
It definitely works very well. It does not get in my way half the time. Definitely does not. Great fun.
Brendan's showing a lot of love on TikTok.
Who?
Brendan.
Take my phone. Thanks, Brenda. Thanks, bro.
Hell yeah.
What would you rather about this or
This.
you? Yeah, because you're just talking all the
Just
time.
talk like you have to work on.
I don't want to do that.
This week never makes me want to go live again. I'm gonna rotate between y'all three. I don't know what Landon wants to do with it. But
Generally do the best.
you know, yours is the best. Yours is the most interesting.
Mhm.
I swear to you.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had the most going on.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, there we go. Yeah, sometimes they just take a minute. There's the difference. Alright. So, we have to restart the count there. Put the phone back up.
Like call us up.
Gonna call us us.
Thinking about it, man.
I don't know. Okay, so David is currently out of the office today. Can I have him call next time? I would say anywhere between 11 and 4. Yep, you have a good one.
Alright, I think I might wrap it up here. Yeah. Appreciate you guys
Not much else going on, so.
tapping in. So we will see you back on Monday.
Yeah.